Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Today is still Thursday, October 24th, 2024. Back with another episode. Thank y'all again for tuning in. I need to have that already recorded. So, because it sounds like I'm just repeating the same thing. So I need to record that. No, I'm just going to say it anyway because I mean it. Thank y'all for tuning in. I ain't going to record a goddamn thing. But this video. So, I was reading an email and threw some comments, right, on some videos, and I got a couple of emails about the same thing. And I heard it on live last night. People that were saying because they black and because they support Trump, and people know that they support Trump, other black people know, they're acting funny with them. They're cutting them off. They don't deal with them no more. In other words, they're getting cut off. People that they thought were friends of theirs, family, whoever, ain't speaking to them because they support Trump. Asking me how do I deal with that. So the question is again, there's black people that when it's discovered, when they come out of the closet, if you're a black Trump supporter, it's like, you got to come out of the closet around black folk. You got to be careful who you expose your orientation to, your political not your sexual orientation. Now we got a political orientation in the black community. Once upon a time when people that were scared to come out especially in the black community because of how they would be treated, looked down upon, talked about, chastised, cut off, family members cutting them off, your mama cutting you off, your daddy cut you off because they found out you was, that's how it was in the black community. Probably still like that in some places. Well, now they do you like that when they find out you're a Trump supporter and you black. And everybody's skin ain't as thick as mine to where they can handle it. So they're asking me, how do I deal with it? How do I deal with the folks that come at me on a daily basis, talk noise about me, send me dirty emails? Hold on, y'all. My bad, y'all. My mechanic here looking at my Toyota's got like a leak. I think it's the water pump. So anyway, I was asked, how do I deal with people that I love or that I thought loved me? For whatever reason, they cut me off. They stopped dealing with me. They found out I'm a Trump supporter, what have you. Whatever they found out I work a certain. People will find all kind of reasons to fall out with you about, right? So it ain't got nothing to do with you just being a Trump supporter. You need to know what to do and how to deal with whatever the situation may be, whatever the reason may be. Somebody fall out with you, cut you off, don't want to be bothered with you no more. They don't love you no more. They don't rock with you no more. How do you deal with that? You don't. I've touched on this topic before. And it's right on time I need to touch on this topic again, especially with this election going on and people falling out over who you support. People cutting each other off, people unfriending each other on Facebook, social media, whatever, based on who you voting for. So I need to touch on this topic again. I got what would I call it? It ain't a motto. I live by this, however you want to call it. I live by this. I know the Bible say, love your enemies. Right? I know it say that. And I'm not telling you I'm not telling you don't obey the Bible. That ain't what I'm saying. You ask me how I deal with it. The Bible said love your enemies. So I'm not telling you to disobey the Bible or disobey your God or whatever you believe. I'm not telling you that. You ask me how I deal with it. I don't love my enemies. I got people that email me on a regular basis. Same goddamn folks. I done got to a point now I was ignoring them. Now I might go back and forth with them for a little while just to, cause they putting in so much effort to get in touch with me. I might as well go and entertain them a little bit. You know what I mean? But overall, I don't care. You love who love you. Just that simple. I don't love my enemies. If you see me as your enemy, I see you as mine. Point blank, period. You don't love me, I don't love you. We used to sing this song back in church when I was a little boy. Oh, how I love Jesus because he first loved me. That holds true to me. You gotta love me first before I love you. I ain't gonna love you first. That's just how I live. I get it how you live. You ask me how I do it, that's how I do it. Oh, how I love Jesus because he first loved me. In other words, it's saying Jesus loved them first. That made them love him. I love who love me. If you don't love me, F you. I'm not gonna write no big, long dissertation, 100-page book. I'm not gonna do a documentary on it. How to deal with people that cut you off and don't want to be bothered with you no more. They don't rock with you no more. It ain't gonna be no 10-point program. It ain't none of that. It's nothing profound. If you thought I was to give you some profound answer, cause I'm big water genius, and I'm gonna give you some genius answer that you could never have thought of on your own. I'm not gonna give you that. Cut to the chase. Love who love you. F the rest. Just that simple. If somebody show you they ain't down for you, they don't love you, F them. Hold on. I'm back. That's my big secret. How I cope, especially if y'all notice, I'm always by myself. I'm always alone. I don't run with nobody. But now I got some people that love me, my family. I consider them family. I do got people that love me. I ain't saying I got nobody in this world that love me. I'm talking about outsiders, whatever. But even family. If I had a family member, which I ain't got that, appreciate it.
All right.
Which that ain't my situation. But if I had a family member that didn't F with me, for whatever reason, they found out I'm voting for Kamala, or I said something they thought I said, or whatever the reason is. Like if it's my family and they don't fuck with me, I keep it moving. Now, if I did something wrong to them, because I love my family, I'm going to apologize. Still, if they tell me Big Ward, they ain't going to call me Big Ward, they're going to call me Jermaine. This what happened, and that was wrong. No, I'm going to apologize to you. I'm sorry, sister. I'm sorry, cuz. Whatever. Which I ain't really had no fall. Me and my family really fall out like that, so. But if it happens, that's what I would do. But other than that, anybody else out here, you emailers that emailing me to my you don't like me, this why you don't rock with me, this why you did. I want to ask y'all, next time one of y'all email me, answer this question for me. Do y'all think I care that you don't like me? Do me a favor and answer that question. When y'all emailing me that bullshit, you don't like me, you don't rock with me, you don't this, that, and the other, I'm this, I'm stupid, I'm ugly, I look like a monkey. Whatever you say, do you really think I care? Honestly, be honest. Tell the truth, shame the devil. Do you think I care? Because if you do, you thought wrong. I only care about the opinions of people that have shown me they love me. I don't even take criticism. They say ain't nothing wrong with a little constructive criticism, Big Ward. If you don't love me, I don't take criticism from you. You can't tell me I'm wrong if you ain't somebody I know that love me. Don't even take criticism from somebody that you know don't love you. Only take criticism, constructive, whatever, advice from somebody you know is a good, solid person. Because you'll be around here taking what you think is constructive criticism from a hater. And they telling you something under the guise of, I'm just trying to show you the right way. And all along, they hating your ass and want to see you fall off. So I read comments about people that telling me I'm wrong on this, that, and the other. And I shut them down, Big Ward. Sometimes ain't nothing wrong with constructive criticism. I don't know you. You could be right, but I don't know you. So therefore, I know you don't love me. So therefore, I don't listen to a goddamn thing you say about what I need to do. Because I don't know what spirit is living in you. But what I do know is you don't love me. So therefore, I don't listen. This could be good, this could be bad advice, could be good advice. I'm just telling you how I live. I don't take constructive criticism or any type of criticism from anybody that don't love me. So if you somebody that I know don't love me, you talking about me, I ain't shit, I ain't this, that shit going one end out the other, because I know you don't love me, so I don't take what you say serious. To me, that's common sense. To not take to heart what somebody say about you that don't love you. Only people that love you gonna tell you the truth. And I ain't gonna say necessarily love you, but just overall just don't hate you. Just ain't no hater. And in order to know that, that's gotta be somebody you spend some time with that you know. I'm not taking no random criticism from no random ass folk. No constructive criticism from random dude on YouTube. I don't know you, player. You could be dead right, and I still ain't gonna pay your ass no attention because I don't know you. Be careful who you listen to. Be careful who you take advice from. Be careful who you take whatever they call it, constructive criticism, where folk, you doing something wrong and they just point out, hey, you could do this, it'll make it a little better. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that when somebody trying to help you better yourself. But you and the only people that gonna try to help you better yourself is somebody that love you. That's common sense. People that don't know you, most likely, especially in this world full of haters, ain't for trying to help you better yourself. Ain't for trying to help you do better than them. If you believe that, hey, believe what you want to believe. Big Ward ain't taking no criticism from nobody that he ain't been knowing for years, that he know is down for him. Even if you don't love me, you're down for me. Other than that, I don't give a damn what you say. Good or bad. That's how I deal with folk that don't like me no more. Hold on, let me turn this AC on. That's how. If I know you ain't down with your boy ain't down with you. So, like I said earlier, if you came here expecting some deep, profound, Socrates, philosophical type answer, sorry to disappoint you. Keeping it simple, straight to the point. Love who love you. Rock with who rocking with you. Check on who checking on you. I used to find myself calling in, checking on folk that I don't hear from them. I remember when I was a little boy, my mom, I used to always want to go with such and such house. I want to go around here and play with such and such. Can I go with such and such house? Can I go around here? And my mom would say, look, sit your ass down somewhere. Let them come see you sometime. I didn't get it at the time, but now I know. Stop checking on folk who ain't checking on you. Stop loving on folk who ain't loving on you. Stop caring about the opinions of folks who you don't mean nothing to them. If they call you fat, nasty, SOB, so what? How y'all think I'm able to keep going on here? If I show y'all just half the emails I get from folks that don't like me, letting me know they don't like me, wish I would die. And I'm still like, nigga, I don't know you. Nigga, I don't know you. And when I say that word, I ain't talking about a race. I'm talking about a mindset. An ignorant ass person. That's what that is. Ain't got nothing to do with your skin tone, what race you come from. You got black, white, Chinese, Hindu, all types of N-words. Ain't got nothing to do with no race. That's a misconception. N-words coming out. When I say N-word, I'm covering a broad spectrum of people and races, or whatever you want to call it. Because I got all races of people emailing me. I can't stand you. You need to get off YouTube. You don't know what you talking about. You this, you that. That's why your channel ain't gonna grow. That's why you ain't gonna do this. That's why, man. Nigga, I don't know you. You ain't phased me not at all. As the old folks say, not at all. I am not phased. Now, if you somebody that I know love me and you got some criticism for me, I'm listening. So I hope this video gave you the answer you were looking for. For those people that cut you off because you're a Trump supporter. For your family members that ain't speaking to you anymore, even if it's your mama. Your family members that ain't speaking to you anymore because of who you voting for. You ain't did nothing to them. These people writing me talking about folks that cut them off because of who they voting for. You heard Ricky Smiley say it. He told his followers, if they voting for him, cut their asses off. So I came back and told y'all to do the same thing. If they vote for her, cut their ass off. Because they ain't got no respect for themselves. Anybody voting for her ain't got no respect for themselves. That's just my point of view, my opinion. I don't care if you don't like Trump. I ain't tripping if you ain't voting for him. I ain't got no problem with that. It's a lot about him not to like. I get it. He ain't perfect. He got some flaws. So if you tell me, Big Ward, I can't vote for him, I respect that. But if you tell me you voting for her, I got a problem with you. What I want to hear you say is either you vote for him or you ain't voting for him, but you ain't voting for nobody. Or you voting for Jill Stein, or you voting for Cornel West. You can vote for anybody you want to and be all right with me, or not vote at all but her. If you tell me you voting for her, I see you as you got loose screws up here. You ain't all there. If you tell me you voting for her, there's something you see in her that make you want to put her as the leader of this country. I don't trust you. I'm staying away from you. I'm okay with you if you say, hey, I ain't voting for Trump, but I ain't voting for her either. I ain't voting for nobody. I'm voting for the couch. If you voting for the couch or Trump, okay, we cool. You don't like Trump, so you ain't voting for him. Hey, no problem. I get it. Despite all the issues he got. What about J6? What about this? What about that? What about Project 2025? All that bullshit y'all talking. In spite of all that, he's still better than her. The 34 felonies, he's still better than her, is what I'm trying to tell you. He wouldn't be my first choice to be president. But to choose out of him and her, it's him. Or the couch. But anybody come to me talking about, they cutting you off because you supporting Trump, cut their ass off. Make the feeling mutual. Okay, you don't F with me because I support Trump. I don't F with you because you support her. And I don't F with you because you cut me off because of who I vote for. I ain't never mistreated you, but you don't rock with me because I'm voting for who I want to. And you worried about them folk? Them folk crazy. Anybody voting for her is crazy. That's just my opinion, YouTube. So how do you deal with people who don't love you? You don't deal with them. You only deal with people that love you. And you love them back. When they love you, then you love them back. If they don't love you, you don't love them back. You don't care. They don't exist. My haters, anybody that don't love me, they don't exist to me. Sorry. Get it, got it, good. Bye.